Hello, my name is Silvia Toneva and I'm an expert at the National Agency for Vocational Education and Training in Bulgaria. Our agency is a partner in the Green Leadership for Hotel Managers project. In the next few minutes, I will present to you important highlights about the role of the VET system in achieving the European green priorities. In many languages, there is an expression life in pink, which means a cheerful and optimistic view of life. Today, however, we all need another perspective in tune with the pace of development of the world around us, and that is the green future. However, what exactly does it mean beyond the initial associations? First, let's clarify the concept of the green future. That means ending the overuse of natural resources, reducing consumption, and maximizing recycling. The philosophy also emphasizes the importance of designing products and using materials in ways that preserve their value, to conserve natural resources and to limit any impact on the environment are other must-haves that determine the green future. Sustainable development is another important sign of this concept. In brief, this development meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In fact, before we reach the dream life in a green future, we will have to pass through the so-called green or just transition. What represents the green transition and why is it so important nowadays? The green transition could very soon become the phrase of the year, valid on a global scale. This is because the topic of global pollution, the quality of life, and the measures that governments are obliged to take are occupying an increasing part of the public's attention. The green transition means a shift towards economically sustainable growth and economy that is not based on fossil fuels and overconsumption of natural resources. It means sustainable economy relies on low carbon concepts that promote the circular economy solutions, clean energy production, biodiversity, hydrogen technology, but not only. It will require a new type of social relations, public services, and the satisfaction of new public expectations, all of which will require adequately minded and trained people. The transition to an environmentally sustainable and low-carbon economy, a so-called green economy, will generate new jobs while also causing jobs losses and will alter the skill requirements of many jobs. The green economy is a market-based economy oriented towards environmental sustainability, economic profitability, and social inclusion. Similarly, the United Nations Environment Programme defines it as an economy that results in improved human well-being and social equity while significantly reducing environmental risk and ecological scarcity. Thus, green is used as a synonym for ecological, low-carbon, resource-efficient, non-pollutant, and social sustainability in contrast to conventional economic practices. Green practices include sustainable production processes, products, and consumption patterns with the circular economy as a general paradigm for resource efficiency. All this will have major implications for future vocational education and training systems as they need to provide the existing and future workforce with the required skills to find decent employment in the emerging green economy. Regarding companies and municipalities, the green transition implies roadmaps in different economic sectors and sustainability strategies applied by trained staff with an appropriate educational profile. As VET is considered closest to production and real business, it's called upon to greatly support the green transition by providing learners with the appropriate knowledge, skills, and competencies. A successful transition to a green economy requires a coherent alignment of green agendas, skills development policies, and a systematic orientation of VET systems towards sustainability. This can only success if sustainability is incorporated into a country's development strategies and all policy areas, including VET, and also if VET is integrated in environmental and sustainability policies. Practically today in many countries, the private sector needs incentives, sanctions, and support to develop a demand for green skills. A just transition will entail systematic changes, including new products, services, production processes, and business models. This will inevitably change the tasks and duties to be performed by certain professions. A just transition cannot be successful without the integration of the informal economy in green, economic, and VET policies. The aim is to facilitate the inclusion of marginalized people working in the informal economy in modernizing VET systems. VET is crucial to prepare the labor force for a just transition, but VET systems need to be strengthened and aligned with comprehensive social protection measures. The transition to a low-carbon economy will inevitably lead to structural and sometimes disruptive changes in the labor market. VET system and labor market policies are crucial instruments to prepare in time for this shift if they react flexibly to changing skills requirements, transmit solid occupational and transferable core skills, address initial training, as well as re- and upskilling, and are aligned with active labor market policy for facilitating a just transition. Just transition requires holistic VET reforms to ensure relevance, attractiveness, and inclusivity. Current VET systems often miss the necessary governance mechanism, lack sufficiently skilled teachers and instructors, and are not linked to other education pathways. There is a need for broad VET reforms that are well coordinated with other relevant policies. These reforms should include alignment with sustainability and digitalization policies, multi-level governance approaches, and close interlinkage with other forms of education. This needs to be complemented also by integration of initial and further training of VET personnel that incorporates green skills. Just transition increases the need for labor market forecasting to match emerging skill demands. Due to higher workforce mobility, shorter innovation cycles, and the megatrends digitalization and greening, the skill needs of future labor markets will become increasingly dynamic, and the importance of skills forecasting will continue to increase. Anticipation mechanism can be based on National Labor Market Information System